Hello, it's Janelle. I will report the case of spouses Carlos versus Tolentino, GR number 234533, promulgated on June 27, 2018. This case discusses the right of a co-owner to have full ownership of his part and of the fruits and benefits pertaining thereto, and that he may therefore alienate, assign, or mortgage it, and even substitute another person in its enjoyment, except when personal rights are involved. But the effect of the alienation or the mortgage with respect to the co-owner shall be limited to the portion which may be allotted to him in the division upon the termination of the co-ownership. The facts: there is a parcel of land in the name of Juan Tolentino married to Mercedes Tolentino. Without Juan's knowledge and consent, Mercedes and his grandson Christophe allegedly forced a deed of donation, making it appear that Juan and the former donated the property to the latter. Christophe got a hold of a TCT in his name and sold the property to petitioners, thereby executing a deed of absolute sale. Upon learning about the events, Juan executed an affidavit of adverse claim which was annotated in the TCT and filed a criminal action against Christophe. Meanwhile, Christophe and petitioners executed another deed of sale, by virtue of which a TCT was issued in favor of the latter. Juan filed a complaint for annulment of title. So the issue is whether or not the donation to Christophe is wholly void. The court ruled on the negative. The subject property formed part of the conjugal partnership of Juan and Mercedes, thus they are absolute owners of their undivided one-half interest, respectively. In the present case, while it has been settled that the congruence of the wills of the spouses is essential for the valid disposition of conjugal property, it cannot be ignored that Mercedes' consent to the disposition of her one-half interest in the subject property remained undisputed, and that it is apparent that Mercedes, during her lifetime, relinquished all her rights thereon in favor of her grandson Christophe. The court upheld the validity of the deed of donation, but only to the extent of Mercedes' one-half share in the subject property. Upon the foregoing perspective, spouses Carlos's right as vendees in the subsequent sale of the subject property is confined only to the one-half undivided portion thereof.
Created using Powtoon.